Three, two, one. Everybody, this is Katerina Panopoulou from Artist Coaching, and this is an interview with Michele Caralia, who is
Hi,
here,
hi everyone.
who is here to share his story and progress after joining Artist Coaching program. Michele, so happy to see you again.
Me too,
Um,
Kat.
and thank you for taking the time to be here.
A
Um,
pleasure.
Also, I want to say that you were always like a delight on our group calls. So your presence is missed for sure. For those who don't know you yet, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us more about what you do and about you.
Yeah, basically I'm electronic music producer. I work a lot in the electronic music field, in especially in the dance music, but sometimes I always, not always, but I take the opportunity to do some synth pop production, something more in the pop field. But currently I'm specializing more in the underground and the dance field in general, and that's pretty much what I do. I've always been a music producer, and it was on my only work that I ever did, and I always act like a ghost. That's it.
Mhm. So, what is your offer specifically? Like, who are you helping?
I'm helping, especially DJs, because, of course, they are playing their own tracks. Nowadays, it's really, really important to have our project, not our, their project with them when they play live set with their music. So I'm helping these people to develop radio ready bangers, but also underground club ready bangers.
All right, okay. So, before we started working together, you were finishing working with another coach. And
Yeah.
it's interesting, I mentioned this because most producers don't even hire one coach.
Mm.
So, what made you hire like a second coach? What was like the situation?
Yeah, basically, to be honest, I was just curious to develop new methods,
Mhm.
and I'm always looking for, new strategies, new skills, because once you master the ones of the previous coach, that in my case, I have to say, worked, but. And whenever I've had the opportunity to work with you, we changed the method. And yeah, basically, the one thing that made me okay, that made me say, okay, Michele, you have to change, it was the curiosity. And then I have to say that I did properly, because what happened is that I developed a method that I can control way, way more than the previous one.
Okay.
And especially when finding new clients, because they can be really, really more targeted in general, and you can handle a more, a less random conversation in general.
Okay, okay. So while in the training, when did you realize that things started to shift like and change for the better?
In which aspect in particular, in general, or?
This is like open for you to.
Okay, it is open. Okay, the one thing that really made the change for me, I know that it sounds weird for many people, but because there is a lot of fluff online, but it wasn't really the method itself. It
Mhm.
was the mindset shift. Whenever for example, sometimes I rewatch your trainings, and what you always focused on is the concept of the action taking. That was really the thing that made me change everything. What I really understood is when you repeat the things and you're constant and you track the things, it's not really like mathematic, but quite around that. You know that results will happen because as you teach is a question of numbers. If you track them and you have a certain amount of actions day by day, of course something will happen. And in fact, clients arrived when we made the coaching, and they were really premium clients, I have to say, with the as the time goes on, I realize really how I enjoy working with them rather than the previous clients that were more random. This kind of people is like they are happy to work with you, they respect you a lot, and they totally trust my knowledge in general, you know. And also, for example, they never do like it's never going to be any payment issues, and they are always available for everything. So that was a huge change for me because I was used to be as like a slave. I had my previous clients. I was producing a lot, but I had some issues. And now that I have more targeted persons in my in my you know what I forgetting the term. It's way better, you know.
I love the fact that you mentioned this because when say premium clients, I don't just mean clients who pay more, but also clients who are good clients. Like they love working with you, they respect your process, you love their music. So that is what consists a premium client. Um, I want to ask you a question like, what's a belief that you had about business or success that you realized that it was completely wrong?
Let me think about it because uh, uh, probably the idea, I don't know, probably the idea of pushing people to work with you at any cost, probably.
Mhm.
For example, when selling, the idea that I had to push without I mean, you can push someone to work with you if he needs it to be pushed, you know. But this was really not making me feel any result about what I was doing because uh, I wanted to push the wrong people basically,
Yeah.
and it created disasters. In fact, because some of them work with me, and I totally destroyed my mental health because they were not just the ideal clients for me. And what it changed is basically that now I know that I'm here to help people with my unique offer and
Mm,
not a random offer, you know?
mm.
That's
Okay.
it.
So that has changed your internal confidence, the way that you show up. So you don't care about convincing anyone, but actually making sure that you find the right people because then it's the fun
Yeah,
part.
and then in terms of internal confidence, what I want to mention is that this path together has been huge in this. I mean, I remember it was a great period, especially I woke up in the morning, do some meditation, all the things that you really enjoy and push ourselves to do. And whenever you combine all those actions, really you feel like Superman, you know. And because in order to do the right actions, you need first to fix the head,
Mm,
and that's why you always push to practice some internal things, and you have a dedicated section in your program. And I think this is actually the most important thing. Even if people, oh, okay, I don't make money with mindset. Maybe people may think this, but yes, it's true. You don't make money with mindset, but mindset is the foundation in order to do the actions to make some money. So if you
right,
miss that, you're fucked up,
right.
basically.
And while you were in the training, we work heavily in, like in organizing your flow. Like, what kind of systems or routines did we put in place that help you stay consistent
Regarding my work or the systems to get new clients?
generally and your work?
Yeah, basically the time scheduling was great also with Google Calendar. You helped me a lot tracking the time and what I was, for example, in the first, if you remember, I was praying you to help me because I was losing so much time to do really useless actions. So, what happened first is that I started tracking my time. Okay, Michele, what the fuck you're doing here, 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 and then basically I understood I had way more, a lot of time. So you helped me a lot with time management and giving the right time to what was. Needed. For example, and when I but the thing that changed it really is you making me understanding the concept of consistency. That is really a simple and banal things, but whenever you understand it deeply, that's when you become powerful, you know. And that's when so by time managing all the actions, I managed to live a better life, I have to say, in general, because it was all about that, in my opinion. All the stress, and also another thing that was really, really important is making other clients understand that I am the one who is the leader, who guides them through the process, and also shifted a lot because if they respect me, of course, it's because I guide them. Because generally, people want to be guided, especially when
Right.
they buy a service. So personally was really taking all the things in the right place that changed me a lot, and also organizing all the things, all the numbers with the Excel files. So all of these things made me appreciating the small processes day by day. That's what was really, and this is a thing that I will always take with me forever. I mean, it was really a game changer.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. So, what are you most proud of about your progress after like joining artist coaching program?
Uh, okay, most proud. I'm most proud of the thing that I can change my situation if I don't like it anymore whenever I want with your method. And this
Mm,
is the most powerful thing, I mean. And because, as I talked previously, that is only a matter of taking consistent actions and tracking numbers.
Mhm.
And of course, having a little bit of knowledge about how to handle all the people, all the leads that are coming. And this is another thing that was really really powerful. You have a section that is called the art of messaging. I remember it. The art of messaging was also a game changer, because whenever I have a conversation with anyone, I deeply know what to, even in real life, I deeply know what to tell him,
Mm.
and how to guide him to be more aware of his situation
Mm.
and of the solution that I can offer for him. And it's only a matter of matching these two things, or otherwise, I'm not here to tell you, hey, buy my product, because
Right,
that,
exactly.
that's
So
it.
how to communicate with other people without feeling salesy at the end?
Yeah, but again, the thing that I'm most proud of course, is that as you told me, even at the starting point, you made me a promise, if you remember, and that promise was, what I can guarantee you, this is the one and only method that you will ever need, and now I can say that was truth, you know. So
Awesome.
that's what I'm most proud of.
All
And
right.
because I'm independent, that's the thing.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. So why should someone listening, watching us, take action now?
Well, it depends from their situations. If they are keeping doing the wrong actions and they expect to uh, get a wonderful life, if they are not in a wonderful situations, then uh, it's uh, it's logic, that you have to do something to change. And of course, without a program is way way more difficult. And I'm not saying it just to make some ads for you, but it's really the truth, because if you don't know what actions are needed, you have to it's not about asking to ChatGPT, hey, what should I do? And then ChatGPT gives you the action steps, because without being, deeply followed by you, and changing all the internal beliefs, because trust me guys, it's only about that. When you have the wrong beliefs, you're going to make the wrong actions. If you have a bad relationship with money, for example, and you feel that money are ugly things, you will never be able to sell anything. And that's why it's important to join a program, especially if you don't know anything about how to promote yourself and music marketing. This is the fastest way to get your result, and there's no really reason not to do that, even if it's an investment. But if you don't invest in yourself, I won't expect so many results. And that's how life works in general. It's not only about this. So that's why they should listen to us.
Right. And what would be like the number one piece of advice that you would give, for example, to a new producer or someone who wants to be a ghost producer, maybe getting started?
Just from scratch, never produced before.
Like when I say getting started, he's obviously a
In the
producer,
business,
wants
you
to
mean?
build a business. Yes, new in the business.
Uh, well, for new people in the bit, no, absolutely to take a coaching. Me without coaching, well, I mean, I will be broke, probably. Yeah, just I would be
Okay,
broke. I
that's
confess.
very clear. Very
No,
clear.
absolutely. I'm telling the truth, really. I'm not here to do any ads for anyone. I'm telling the truth, and this is genuinely my experience. Without coaching, I will be doing another job. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So what's the next goal for you now?
Next goal for me is organizing even better my systems, and why not getting a little bit more premium clients again, because I'm changing, as I talked to you in previously before recording the testimonial. I'm changing my offer in order to get even more premium clients,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm also being really aware of what are my processes, so I can guide them really, really clearly through every step from becoming a client to the final master. That's my goal, and of course, increasing some income. That's it.
Nice, nice. I love because I feel like, and it's been like a while since you finished the program, and we finally organized that interview. But I love because I see like whole more confidence in you.
Yeah.
Um, than I remember when we first started. Like it's like you are completely transformed. So you always had that smile, but now it also reflects confidence. Michele, thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
If people want to know more about you, what you're doing, like where can they find you online?
They can find me on my Instagram, Michele Cavaglia, music producer, and I guess that's where they can find me. And then, if they want to, reach out, just let's have a chat. That's it.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much.